Hi everyone, welcome to Bounce Crypto channel. My name is Abdul. Despite there is a general fall in price of all cryptocurrency, there's still a lot of money that could be made from now to the next bull cycle. As a result of this, I want to reveal my top 50 projects out there with good potential, massive return on all our investment by the time we invested in those tokens. And due to the shortness of the time, I'll only be revealing 5 tokens per video. You understand? Stay tuned and watch to the end while I review my first top 5 tokens out there. Thank you. Selection for today is going to be no other coin than the BTC, the mother of all coin. And when BTC cries, other altcoin cries also. And when BTC smile, other altcoins also smile along with the BTC. Do you understand? And looking at the screen, you realize that BTC, as at the time of making this video, is sitting down at $20,633 and 38 cents. By the time you try to scroll down, to check for the all-time high of BTC, which was $69,044 and 77 cents, you realize that BTC has fallen by nothing less than 70% in the last 8 months. That is a lot of downfall, and I believe it might still go down further from this current price of $20,633 $38. I believe it might still go down. Do you understand? So, and when it goes down, other altcoins goes down too. So whether you buy it now or you buy when it further goes down, you understand, you are still going to make a lot of massive return by the next bull run. Thank you. My second selection is going to be Ethereum, that is ETH. As at the time of making this video, Ethereum is sitting at $1,197 66 cents is on the screen there. So by the time you scroll down to check for the all-time high of Ethereum, which was $4,878 and 26 cents, you realize that Ethereum has fallen by nothing less than 75% in the last 8 months. That's a lot of fall, and this is the best time to accumulate with the full launch of Ethereum 2.0 and other development under the pipeline. By the next bull run or in this year 2022, you don't be surprised Ethereum explode. So that is why I think it's one of the best investment opportunity out there. Thank you on that. My third selection is no other token than X. Why I chose X is very simple. Number one, X is the first blockchain CD, that is certificate of deposit. Secondly, X removed the middleman. If you're actually looking for the real definition of decentralization, you come to the X blockchain. That is not the only token with that, but X is very superb, and it's very cheap. It's less than 4 cents. The higher the risk, the higher the return. That is why I'm actually going for this token. By the time you look at your screen, you realize that X is less than 4 cents. Like I said, if you try to check the all-time high of X, which was 51 cents, 10 months ago, you realize that X is down by nothing less than 92%. And if you also want to check in terms of performance, within the short time of X coming into existence, you understand, within the short time of 2 years, of creating X, he has made X is less than 3 years old. You understand? By the time you compare with other projects, even projects that have been in existence for the past 12 years, you can compare with Bitcoin. Do you understand? You see the performance. X is actually superb and fantastic. That is why I actually go for this. It has made people a billionaire. In fact, if not, millionaire, if not billionaire. Do you understand? If you look at it, when you were able to buy X 2 years ago, you understand, the profit you'll be sitting down on is nothing less than 417%. You understand? That is a lot. You understand? If you know your calculation very well, if you actually put $100 in X in the last 2 years, how much is that going to give you by the time of this video, despite the fact that the price has gone down by nothing less than 92%. Do you understand? From the all-time high. And I believe in the next bull cycle is going to beat this. it's going to beat this particular all-time high and set another all-time high. That is why I'm actually key. I'll be putting so much on this particular project. One is cheap and is massively down, but don't put what you can afford to lose. Thank you. The first selection is going to be BNB. The name BNB coin or token is a very big name in the crypto space. Reason is very simple. The number one exchange in the world right now, crypto exchange in the world, is Binance. It's something that you can check. And if you want to check or you want to know more about that, you can pay a visitation to the official website of the Binance exchange. That is binance.com. Do you understand? For the fact that the Binance coin power the Binance ecosystem, we have the Binance exchange separate and we have the Binance machine separate. Binance exchange is the decentralized exchange, while the Binance smart chain, it has to do with decentralization and the rest of it. As a result, BNB is the one that power those ecosystem. Being a native token of Binance machine, and also the token used to pay for transaction fee on the Binance exchange. That means a lot. And being the fact that for the Binance to be the number one crypto exchange in the world, it has a large volume of transaction on a daily basis, over billions of dollar transaction on a daily basis, and using such token for the for the transaction fee and the rest of it, it speaks a lot. Though that is not the only use cases of BNB token or BNB coin. It's also used as making install payments, and many other things you can actually use BNB for. And if you look at the screen, you realize that the BNB is sitting down at $235.88 as at the time of making this video. By the time you try to check for the all-time high, which was $686.31 about a year ago, you realize that BNB has fallen by nothing less than 65%. That is that. Thank you. Last selection for today's token. The last token selection for today's video is going to be MATIC. And what is MATIC? MATIC is a protocol that allows to increase the scalability of the Ethereum blockchain and add a new use cases. So MATIC is a native cryptocurrency of Polygon network and is used to help derive development across the network and can be used for staking. And when you stake, you get reward and pay for transaction fee. That is just that. There's a bunch of other usage features of MATIC. I won't be going into that today. So the basic thing we need to know is that it's here to stay. And looking at the screen, you realize that the price of MATIC as at the time of making this video is 69 cents. With some little fraction. Do you understand? So by the time you try to check at the all-time high, even looking at the chart, you see that it's very down. So looking at the all-time high of $2.92, 7 months ago, you realize that MATIC, has dropped by nothing less than 76.3%, and that is that. If you don't want to miss out on my next top 5 token selection and every other key information till I cover my top 50 token out there, follow me on both Twitter and Instagram. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Do not forget to like and set on the notification icon. Thank you for watching. Peace out. Love you all.